All right, we're checking. Checking. We're checking in. The Giants need to come midway to the well.
Wow, what a beautiful afternoon here in San Francisco. Giants baseball on the radio. It's the Giants and the Cardinals for the final game of this 48 series. Last game of the homestand. The Giants are headed overseas after this game, going to Mexico City, trying to cap off what has been a fun week with another win. Logan Webb gets the ball up against the right-hander Miles Michaelis. I'm Dave Fleming along with John Noah's full pregame show to come. Giants and Cardinals baseball on the radio. Hey everybody, this is Key here for Xfinity. Everything changes rapidly nowadays. You get something, seems like a couple weeks later, it's out of style, out of date. Can't handle it with your Wi-Fi. You got to keep up with Wi-Fi. So with Xfinity, with the 10G network, oh, you can. And then some. Everyone gets taken care of. Working from home, schooling from home. Gaming, streaming. Make sure you have Xfinity 10G. Everyone gets taken care of. Now through June 21st, new customers can get 200 megabit internet on next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $25 a month for 2 years. Plus, there's no annual contract required, and you get Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com/10D, call 1-830 or visit the store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with store bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes fees extra after promo. Regular rates apply. Actual speed vary. You look forward to live high def. You'll reliable speed and speed preferred with Xfinity 10G. You will love Xfinity.
And you, of course, picked 2014. No, that's one more just totally Brandon Crawford. No. Do you guys remember the name Brandon Hick? You remember him? Brandon Hick. You got a World Series ring.
That's it.
The old Cleveland Indians. It's the bottom of the ninth, Sunday afternoon, AT&T Park. Giants looking for a sweep. And they got 7 excellent innings from Ryan Boguson, another great name from that era. Maybe like 2 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. But you need something in the bottom of the ninth. Buster Posey leads off of the base hit off of Cody Allen. See, there you go, Buster. Gary Adrian can pitch wrong for Buster. A little Bochy move here. Goes to second on another Bochy move, a sacrifice bunt by Gregor Blanco. And then Pablo Sandoval, chance to be a hero while he strikes out. And then Cody Allen intentionally walks Brandon Crawford. He's like, yeah, Crawford, I know that guy. I want to get this guy hit. Yeah? Take a listen.
Here's the one opening. I didn't believe a lot of chapter 61. C.
Beautiful afternoon here in San Francisco. Giants baseball on the radio. It's the Giants and the Cardinals for the final game of this 4-game series. Last game of the homestand. The Giants are headed overseas after this game. Going to Mexico City, trying to cap off what has been a fun week with another win. Logan Webb gets the ball up against the right-hander. Miles Spikes on the side. They want to go on with John Miller. Full pregame show to come. Giants and Cardinals baseball on the radio. Everybody, Mr. T here for Xfinity. Everything changes rapidly nowadays. You get something, seems like a couple weeks later, it's out of style, out of date. Can't handle it with your Wi-Fi. You gotta keep up.
We are honored to be the highest rated basic provider in Silicon Valley, and we would be honored.
And then do you remember? And then do you remember? And do you remember? And do you remember?
Your vision is our focus, and we look forward to seeing you. Stevens Creek Toyota is the obvious choice when it comes to purchasing or leasing a new Toyota. And with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, more selection means more savings. There's never been a better time to get into a new or certified pre-owned Toyota. Amazing offers, quality service, and a safe, streamlined sales experience geared towards saving you time and money. Visit StevensCreekToyota.com today. Stevens Creek Toyota, the obvious choice. Hey, this is Gabe Kapler. This is Brandon Crawford, and this is Giants Baseball on KNBR. San Francisco Giants pregame show. It's baseball on KNBR 104.5. Yes, the Giants go for 6 early at 5-0 Logan Webb versus Miles Michaelis at the ballpark today. And it is always our pleasure, before he heads off to Mexico City to talk to the Hall of Fame. John Miller, how are you? Hola, Juan. Oh, yeah.
Yes. 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 Hola, amigo. Amigo. Hola, ¿Cómo estás? Oh, amigo.
For Saturday,
Let's see, we're going for the sweep today.
2 to 3 feet, 15 seconds, and south of 1, 2 feet, and 16 seconds. Right. The northwest wind is 15 to 25 knots, with gusts up to 30 knots. The wind is trying for 7 feet. 12 northwest, 2 to 3 feet, 15 seconds, and south of 1, 2 feet, and 16 seconds. For Sunday, the northwest wind is 20 to 30 knots, with gusts up to 40 knots. The wind is 5 to 11 feet. The northwest 12 to 6 feet, and south up to 2 feet. For Monday, the northwest wind is 10 to 20 knots, with gusts up to 30 knots. The wind is 9 to 11 feet. The northwest 12 to 10 feet. The coastal waters forecast from Point Barrow to Point, which is 10 to 16 nautical miles offshore. The northwest the gusts up to 25 knots. The northwest 5 to 10 knots. 8 o'clock. You can open up the ESPN app. You can open yourself up. For tonight, the northwest wind is 10 to 15 knots, with gusts up to 25 knots. Wind is 1 to 2 feet. The northwest 12 to 6 feet, 11 seconds, and south of 1, 2 feet, 18 seconds. Friday, southwest wind is 5 to 10 knots. Wind is 10 to 3 feet. There's 4 northwest 3 to 4 feet, 11 seconds, and south of 1, 2 feet, 18 seconds. Night, the northwest wind is 5 to 10 knots. Wind is 12 to 5 feet. 4 northwest 2 to 4 feet, 15 seconds, and south of 1, 2 feet, 18 seconds. For the northwest wind is 10 to 15 knots. 511 3535. They're picking your favor. Call 800 511 3535. Big Blue will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Blue's like you. He's on med too. Call 800 511 3535. 800 511 3535. Are you frustrated trying to address an issue with the IRS? Have you been on hold for 2 hours only to get disconnected? Maybe the IRS has ignored your request or you can't reach anyone. Hi, I'm Alex Kugelman, managing attorney of Kugelman Law. Every day I help people address and resolve all types of tax issues, whether it's unfiled tax returns, audits, back taxes, cryptocurrency reporting, and even criminal tax investigations. When you schedule a consultation with me, I'll make sure that you are educated and informed about your tax issue. I'll help you understand what you're facing and give you a straightforward plan with transparent pricing on how the Kugelman Law team can resolve your situation. So schedule a consultation with me by visiting sftaxteam.com. That's sftaxteam.com. Or just Google Kugelman Law, your tax and crypto attorney.
Alexander Kugelman, Managing Attorney, 21 Tamal Vista Boulevard, Suite 202, Corte Madera, California, 94925.
Texting enrolls you with recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get. Could be lower testosterone. Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone.
Genetic total T, and it's made a huge difference for me. I see that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah, the patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you.
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text PRIDE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text PRIDE to 42424. Text PRIDE to 42424. My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
This report is sponsored by FarmSafe 811.
FarmSafe 811 starts with you. Always call 811 and wait for any underground line anywhere.
Keep safety in the back of your mind. Just stay home.
For more information, go to farmsafe811.org.
I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Make more. Teach. Visit teach.org. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Support our troops. We hear it practically every day. It's something we all do. Whenever and wherever the men and women of our armed forces are called, we send our support with them. It's something we all do. And supporting the USO is how it's done. The USO receives no government funding and depends entirely on the generosity of the American people. To find out more, call us at 888-USO-5566 or visit our website at uso.org.
Listen on ESPN Radio and on
Your home for Stanford football. Cumulus station.
Around the start of the NFL draft, now just hours away, the Panthers are expected to take Alabama quarterback Bryce Young with the first pick. But what about the Texans with the number 2 pick? ESPN's Mike Tannenbaum.
It's your Houston. How's the Texans?
Well, we have five no way. We have final play. We get ready for that 5.3 NFL draft. Hello, draft. You wrap it.
The NFL's policy on PED, he missed the last 3 games last year with a right knee injury. The Knicks are moving on to the Eastern Conference semifinals, but center Jericho Sims is not. He'll miss the rest of the playoff run after right shoulder surgery.
Coming up Friday, as the Lakers get ready to play a huge Game 6 in LA against the Grizz, I'll tell you why you should be concerned. Yeah, Key, I'm talking to you. Keyshawn, Dale and Matt, 6 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPN 2, and ESPN. If you having tape problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a Chris ain't one.
Kid can't be Garland.
Carlin is the regular host of KNBR Carlin. Are you a buyer or seller?
Adios. Adios. Amigo. Adios, amigo. Amigo. Adios, amigo. Adios, amigo. Amigo.
Clouds 45 to 50. Travel forecast for the Lake Tahoe area, including the Interstate 80 and Highway 50 corridor. Flood watch in effect from 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time this afternoon through Monday morning. For the rest of today, sunny early in the afternoon, then becoming mostly sunny. Highs from the 60s to lower 70s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear. Lows from the 30s to upper 40s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Friday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs from the 60s to upper 70s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west in the afternoon. For the Friday night, clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows from the upper 30s to lower 50s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour for Saturday. Partly cloudy. Highs from the 60s to mid-70s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. And on Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows from the mid-30s to upper 40s Sunday and Sunday night, mostly clear. Highs in the 60s, lows from the 30s to lower 40s for the Monday. In the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers. Highs from the 50s to lower 60s Monday.
If you think you found a better deal, again, bring in any written deal and Frontier Ford will be it. Frontier Ford guarantees to offer you the best price on any vehicle. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. Visit us today on Stevens Creek Boulevard in Santa Clara or check us out at frontierford.com. Frontier Ford, where urgency meets unbeatable prices. Whether you own a local business or a global one, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with America, you'll have to stay ahead of the curve. You'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business, so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Happy that 2023 Bank of America NA.
Hey everybody, Mr. T here for Xfinity. Everything changes rapidly nowadays. You get something, seems like a couple weeks later, it's out of style, out of date. Can't handle with your Wi-Fi. You got to keep up with Wi-Fi. With Xfinity, with the 10G network, oh, you can. And then some. Everyone gets taken care of. Working from home, schooling from home, gaming, streaming. Make sure you have Xfinity 10G. Everyone gets taken care of. Now through June 21st, new customers can get 200 megabit internet on next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $25 a month for 2 years. Plus, there's no annual contract required, and you get Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit the store today. Requires payment of billing and auto pay with store bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra after promo. Regular rates apply. Actual speed vary. You look forward to love high def. You love reliable speed and speed to burn with Xfinity 10G. You will love Xfinity. Hey, here's what. Let's join us as we get ready for day baseball. The 9-16 Cardinals, the 11-13 Red Hot San Francisco Giants. Logan Webb 1-4, the 440. Set up pitchers in just a second. Against Miles Michaelis, 0-1, 746. Remember, he was World Baseball Classic as well, so maybe he's kind of getting readjusted. 1245 5-star over at Giants go for the sweep this afternoon. And then, as we were just talking to John Miller about the Hall of Famer, they're off to Mexico City with a couple against the Padres. The Padres playing afternoon baseball at Wrigley Field. We'll tell you what they're doing a little bit later. But let's take a look at today's starting pitchers. That's sponsored by our good friend Benjamin Moore Paint. Experience Benjamin Moore Retail Difference at our independently owned and authorized retailers today or at BenjaminMoore.com. Logan Webb. 1 and 4, as I said, earned the win on Saturday. 2 runs on 5 hits, a walk over 7 during a 7-4 win over the Mets. He struck out 8. Had some early issues, but then he settled down through 5 starts, 30.2 innings, 4.40 ERA. But this is what's important so far: 36 strikeouts to only 4 walks for Logan Webb, who had that hard luck start in New York. And the Yankees struggled a little bit, signing the contract to win against the Mets. As far as guys who have hit him well, there's not a ton in the lineup today. Arenado and Goldschmidt, and of course, staying away from Paul Goldschmidt, or at least limiting the damages. We were talking to John Miller about. He had a couple home runs, but they were solo shots, so don't let it be on base. He is the Giant killer, is Paul Goldschmidt. But Arenado and Goldschmidt, who are 2 who have done in the Giants over the years, is 6 of 23 versus Webb, 3 RBIs and 5 strikeouts. As far as Michaelis is concerned, last time out, 5 and 3 against Seattle, 3 hits, 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 walks, struck out 4, and wasn't in the decision. Gave up a couple of early home runs in that one. Has not gotten the win, but over his last couple of starts, big ERA at 7.46. He's been much better in the last 2 starts. 5 earned runs over 11. Prior to that, he has surrendered 16 earned over 14. So he's going in the right direction. As far as hitters against Michaelis, Brandon Crawford, 3 for 11 with a home run career, and Wilmer Flores, very limited sample size, 2 of 3 career against Michaelis. Let's identify the X factor in today's game, and it's an easy one. Sponsored by Casino Matrix. Casino Matrix. Progressive jackpots are here. Where are you? Just drop in, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER. It's simple with the Giants, and it's been this way a couple of years ago when they won all the games, 107 games, big home run team. When they don't go deep, no home runs in a game, they're 0-5. At least 1 home run, 10-8, and 2 plus, they're 7-3. So again, if you look up today in the box score after the game, and the Giants did not homer, they're 0-5, so they're still looking for their first win. So as much as baseball has changed a little bit, they're trying to get small ball going and stolen bases and all these different things. The Giants 0-5, they don't hit a home run, and they have one of the best home run totals in the league and the highest percentage as far as scoring regarding, or via, I should say, the home run. We'll come back, we'll give you the Giants, we'll get more into some of the keys of the game, as well as take a look around Major League Baseball with the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. We'll do it on that. Keep straight to the Cardinals and the Giants on the air on these Sports Video.
You work hard for your money, and losing your hard-earned money in a down market crash can hurt. How can you protect your assets against the downturn? Well, the team at Liberty Group offers their clients access to products that can protect their money from the market downside while still capturing its upside. Currently, the Liberty Group has a fixed index annuity from a highly rated insurance company with no downside market risk, no fees, and a potential of over 10% upside due to tracking with the S&P 500. Due to a perfect storm of the current market conditions, historic rates like this are available, but we can't be certain how long the rates will last. To discuss if this and other options may be right for you, call 866-PROTECT today. You said, well, this gets information from this presentation, state on that, and this is the information of the security and not of the data future rate, future representation, general making future investment decisions, and your needs based on claims, sustainability, the checks, value, insurance products, including the strong lifetime, TD, and lifetime insurance policy, company number 0F1700, position of the reader full intent. Hey fans, Dwayne Kuiper here. Give the outside of your home beautiful color that stands up to any weather with Benjamin Moore's Element Guard. Element Guard is a premium exterior paint, specially formulated to offer advanced moisture protection that shields your home from wind and rain, excessive humidity, and other harsh weather conditions. Plus, it can be applied within 60 minutes. And in protect your home and find Element Guard at your locally owned Benjamin Moore store.
It's all in one place at Great Resort and Casino. Play, punch, win, with collectibles up to $350,000 in prizes every Friday in April. Plus, anywhere else. Multiply a Wednesday, get up to 7 times the points on Thursday with up to $10,000 in the spring late slot. Sign up for the all-new Religious program and get $500 free play. Learn more at GreatResortCasino.com. Collectibles available at the Rewards Center.
John, let me get you ready for Giants baseball 12:45 at Oracle Park. Giants
can clinch their first week of the season, they win. Their chance goes out the homestand at 6-2. They lost those first two to the Mets, then they won the last ones. They beat the Mets, and of course the sweep this series today. By the way, the Giants last week the Cardinals at home all the way back in 1987. Who's Hot? That's sponsored by our good friends at Valley Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, for the best in Silicon Valley and Atlantic's premier dealer. Well, a couple of things are hot with the Giants too. It's a 5-game winning streak as they try to make a sweep over the Cardinals today. Over that winning streak, Giants starting pitchers have gone 3-0 with a 2.02 ERA, previously 1-8 with a 3.79 over the previous 19 games. And then the offensive side during this streak, 28-16 in the last 5 games. And the Giants ranked 14th in Major League Baseball, scoring 4.5. So again, they up both the pitching and the hitting during this streak for the Giants. And finally, let's go Lakers right now with the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. There's already a final today, and it's not going to be a good day because the Pirates beat the Dodgers 6-2. A lot of afternoon baseball today. The other ones, the Padres, are coming up next after this game in Mexico City. The Cubs leading the Padres 3-1, and that's a couple of the games that are going on right now. Those are your diagnosis. The Giants go for the sweep against the Cardinals today. And again, Michaelis versus Webb. Logan Webb got his first win last night out in Mexico or 2 in a row. More and get you ready for Giants baseball over at Oracle Park, 12:45, only here on 843.
It's Giants baseball. Fourth leader, KNBR 104.5. 16. Baseball fan. Do you have the X Factor? This way. $450,000. Find out the game. Aggressive jackpot. Only $1 to play. Win 100, 500, up to $450,000. Your bid will be only reverse jackpot in the South Bay with 100 Giant free. Amazing happy hour special. And now, progressive jackpot. That's all highway 101 next to the San Jose Airport. Casino Bakery. That's not it. Please go responsibly. White House Taylor, the registered service of the road. Your efficient Toyota to the next level with a fresh set of new tires. Around the park with cooking guys. True and White Lumber Company. For 75 years. White is a one-stop shop for all your building material needs. Visit white.com. It's my premium supplier. Proudly serving all of Northern California with a wide selection of luxury appliances. Visit them at Pleasant Hill to see the premium difference. This is it. Game on. It's Giants baseball on KNBR 104.5. 16. Fourth leader. We're going to talk about something that is going to happen that's very unique. It happens after the game today. We're not going to talk about the game we're about to have. We're going to talk about what's going on after the game. We'll do that when we come back.
Baseball season. Also, improvement season. Trinity White Lumber Company has proudly been selling marble windows and doors for over 30 years. Come down to our marble experts and let us help you make an informed decision on your next window or door purchase. Visit us in Berkeley on the I-80 University Avenue or go to our website at truettandwhite.com. Truett and White Lumber Company, the professional builder's choice.
Baseball is back. Splash landing. The over that splash landing in the curl while simultaneously holding the field spending on food. That's good too. Get your tickets at sfgiants.com. Giants baseball. Nothing like it.
Saturday, May 7th.
What is that? Meditation? Breathing exercises? No. I'm recommending the Cloud phone system with auto-attendant mobility app and more than 50 features. Yes. Calls and meetings from any computer, anywhere. Perfect for the small, medium, and large. That's all the sizes, isn't it? Yes, it is. But isn't Green Warriors? There are 82.
South around 2 feet in 18 seconds. Passing dense fog. 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 1 feet. Northwest swell 2 to 3 feet at 11 seconds and south up to 2 feet at 18 seconds. Areas of dense fog. For Friday night, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. 3 to 4 feet. Northwest swell 2 to 3 feet at 13 seconds and south up to 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Saturday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Wind waves 3 to 4 feet. Mixed swell west 2 to 3 feet at 13 seconds and south around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Saturday night, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Wind waves 5 to 7 feet. Mixed swell 2 to 3 feet at 14 seconds and south around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Sunday, northwest winds 20 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots. Wind waves 9 to 11 feet. Northwest swell 4 to 6 feet and south up to 2 feet. For Monday, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Wind waves 9 to 11 feet. Northwest swelling to 10 feet. The coastal waters forecast from Point Arena to Point Reyes 10 to 60 nautical miles offshore. For today, north winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Becoming northwest 5 to 10 knots this afternoon. Wind waves 3 to 4 feet. Northwest swell 4 to 6 feet at 11 seconds and south around 2 feet at 15 seconds. For tonight, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Wind waves 1 to 2 feet. Northwest swell 4 to 6 feet at 11 seconds and south around 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Friday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 2 to 3 feet. Mixed swell northwest 3 to 4 feet at 11 seconds and south around 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Friday night, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 4 to 5 feet. Mixed swell northwest 2 to 4 feet at 13 seconds and south around 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Saturday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Wind waves 5 to 6 feet. Mixed swell northwest 2 to 3 feet at 15 seconds and south around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Saturday night, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots. Wind waves 6 to 7 feet. Mixed swell northwest 3 to 4 feet at 13 seconds and south around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Sunday, northwest winds 20 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots. Wind waves 11 to 13 feet. Northwest swell 7 to 9 feet and south around 2 feet. Monday, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Wind waves 11 to 13 feet. Northwest swell 9 to 11 feet. Coastal waters forecast from Point Reyes to Gibson Point out to 10 nautical miles. For today, southwest winds around 5 knots, becoming west this afternoon. Wind waves 1 to 2 feet. Mixed swell northwest 2 to 3 feet at 12 seconds and southwest 1 to 2 feet at 15 seconds. Fog this morning. For tonight, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 1 feet. Mixed swell northwest 2 to 3 feet at 11 seconds and southwest around 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Friday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 1 feet. Northwest swell 2 to 3 feet at 11 seconds and southwest up to 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Friday night, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind waves 2 to 3 feet. Northwest swell 2 to 3 feet at 12 seconds and southwest up to 2 feet at 18 seconds. For Saturday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Wind waves 4 to 5 feet. West swell 2 to 3 feet at 13 seconds and southwest around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Saturday night, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots. Wind waves 5 to 7 feet. West swell 2 to 3 feet at 14 seconds and southwest around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Sunday, northwest winds 20 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots. Wind waves 9 to 11 feet. West swell 3 to 5 feet and south up to 2 feet. For Monday, west winds 10 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Wind waves 9 to 11 feet. West swell 6 to 8 feet. San Francisco water forecast. In the deep water channel, combined seas of 3 to 4 feet at 14 seconds. Across the bar, combined seas of 4 to 5 feet at 14 seconds. Maximum ebb current of 1.5 knots at 10:07 a.m. Thursday and 0.9 knots at 12:23 a.m. Friday. The area forecast for the peninsula, North Bay and East Bay. For the rest of today, sunny. Highs in the lower 70s at the coast to the lower 90s inland. The west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear. Lows from the 40s to upper 50s. The west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Friday, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Highs around 70 at the coast to the lower 90s inland. The west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour for the Friday night. Partly cloudy. Lows from the 40s to mid-50s west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour for Saturday. Partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s at the coast to the upper 80s inland. The west winds up to 5 miles per hour, increasing to 5 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. And on Saturday night, mostly clear. Lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s Sunday and Sunday night. Mostly clear. Breezy. Highs from the upper 50s to lower 70s, lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s Monday and Monday night. Partly cloudy. Highs 50s and 60s, lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s Tuesday through Wednesday. Partly cloudy. A slight chance of rain. Highs from the mid-50s to upper 60s, lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s high temperatures today and lows tonight for the selected cities. San Francisco, 75 and 51. San Francisco Airport, 77 and 53. Redwood City, 86 and 54. Oakland, 81 and 52. Fremont, 88 and 57. Concord, 91 and 55. Livermore, 91 and 58. Somerville, 84 and 51. Santa Rosa, 88 and 52. Napa, 86 and 54. Fairfield, 89 and 57. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, WZ2504, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz from on top of Sonoma Mountain. This broadcast originates from the National Weather Service Office located in Monterey, California, and serves the North Bay counties of Marin, Sonoma, and Napa, as well as the coastal waters from Point Marina to Pigeon Point, including San Francisco Bay. The weather overview for northern and central California for the period Sunday through Thursday. Warm weather continues through Saturday. Cooler weather arrives Sunday and a chance of showers begins Tuesday. The extended forecast for the San Francisco and Monterey Bay area Sunday and Sunday night. Partly cloudy. Highs 55 to 75. Lows 45 to 55. Monday and Monday night.
If extra shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Are you a person with a disability living in San Mateo County and have trouble getting around in your home? Maybe you need some grab bars or a ramp installed. You don't have the money to pay for it. We can help. The Center for Independence of Individuals more details, 650-645-1780 or visit tidsanmateo.org. That's tidsanmateo.org. How to be a great dad in 15 seconds. Bike ride, go fish, walk in the park, phone call, milkshake, play catch, picnic, fly out, tell a joke, laugh, talk, read a story, tell a story, bumper car, swing set, bowling, pillow fight, date night. Because the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Just texting you, I'm just posting a story, just changing the song. I'm just.
No. When it comes to distracted driving, just don't. Sending a text takes your eyes off the road for just 5 seconds, but in that time, your car can travel the length of an entire football field. Any distracted driving just isn't worth it.
Visit StopText.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council. My baby was born too early, and now he's struggling to stay alive. He's such a trooper. I know they're doing everything they can to save him.
More ladies in America being born dangerous quicker. So early their lives hang over there. Despite the best medical care found, you don't get through the first month. Premature birth is growing at an alarming rate in the United States. 1 in every 8 births. For decades, the March of Dimes has saved babies by funding medical breakthroughs and by fighting for all babies to have access to the care they need. Help us stop the crisis of premature birth. For information or to help, go to marchofdimes.com. The baby we save may be your own.
20 years ago, my son wouldn't have survived. Now, he has a fighting chance.
Support our troops. We hear it practically every day. It's something we all do. Whenever and wherever the men and women of our armed forces are called, we send our support with them. It's something we all do. Supporting the USO is not done. The USO receives no government funding and depends entirely on the generosity of the American people. To find out more, call at 888-USO-5566 or visit our website at uso.com/store.
Your home of the Stanford Cardinals, KNBR 1050, the sports leader. It's sports. Panthers take quarterback Bryce Young with the number 1 pick in tonight's NFL draft. What will the Texans do with the 2nd pick? ESPN's Dan Orlovsky.
Concord, it was sunny, temperature 79, north wind at 8. In Illinois, it was sunny, temperature 81, southwest wind at 3. In Monterey, it was sunny, temperature 67, north wind at 7, pressure 29.97. It was sunny, temperature 78, dew point 49, relative humidity 35%, calm. Here are some observations around California and western Nevada. In Los Angeles, haze was recorded with a temperature of 61. It was sunny with a temperature of 82.
Dollars in salary and bonuses. Former Notre Dame quarterback Tyler Buckner will transfer to Alabama. Tommy Reese, who recruited Buckner to South Bend, is now the OC of the Crimson Tide.
Warming up Friday as the Knicks and the Heat get ready to meet in a colossal battle. I'll tell you what I need to see from New York to win the series. Orange and blue sky, stand up, Barkley. Keyshawn, J. Will Max, 6 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, ESPNU.
Yeah, draft day, Johnny.
Some logistical challenges. I like when we have to be accountable for being good under the circumstances, and this is an opportunity to do just that. And there are those issues, the travel, the exotic nature of where you're going, and all of that. But at the same time, it's a much higher altitude than Denver, which always has a few
precautions that need to be taken for staying hydrated and dealing with the altitude and whatnot. It's about half a mile higher than Denver. Right, and the altitude is going to be a factor. The air quality is going to be a factor, and there's the things that you think about really. They're not the meat and the potatoes of this trip. The most important things that we're thinking about are how to get dangerous hydrated hitters out, how we're going to get hits off Musgrove and Darvish, two really challenging starting pitchers. So we got our work cut out for us. They have their work cut out for them. Giants, Cardinals coming up, and that's the Gabe Kapler show for today. I'm excited about getting every possible strategic advantage. Kapler as a manager and as part of the coaching. Sponsored by Xfinity and the next generation 10G network. Along from Xfinity, the future starts now. And by your North Carolina dealer. Check out the new models that are arriving daily. Buy or reserve yours today. Our giant game. First, moments away.
Bye, this game.
There's an RV.
This game close. All right, this game close.
Travel trailer, employee hauler, fifth wheel, van conversion, and truck camper. Go to RVShow.net for more information. Submit the Sun Manufacturers RV Show at the Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton, May 6th through the 14th.
Are you curious about who offers the best deals on top-rated Samsung, LG, and Sony TVs? The answer is surprising. It's not online, and it's not the Warehouse Club. The best deals on top-rated TVs are at video only. Don't believe it? Then check out the trade-in deals at video only. How about $500 for your old TV? Try doing that online. Before you buy that new TV, drop into video only. If you don't, you'll be sorry.
I'm Howard Mackler, founder of Innovation Refund. You heard me talking about the payroll tax refund for months. If you're in business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. We provide a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to determine eligibility. Businesses of all types can qualify, so go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Download the Innovation Refunds app or go to getrefunds.com, getrefunds.com. This is Chris Nolan.
And I'm Vanessa Dennison, senior attorney for the Dolan Law Firm. Chris, what's all these out-of-town personal injury firms coming into the Bay Area with these catchy jingles and funny names?
Unlike the Dolan Law Firm, most of these firms are from out of state or in LA.
The Dolan Law Firm is headquartered right here in San Francisco, going on 30 years.
We live here, we work here, we win here. The Dolan Law Firm, we're the best lawyers we hope you'll never need. DolanLawFirm.com.
The best broadcast in baseball is in the booth. They're mics alive. Good afternoon. And we're just moments away from first pitch. This is America's pastime on D4. San Francisco Giants baseball is on the air. Sponsored by your Northern California dealers. Buy and reserve yours today. The official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants. Hawaiian Airlines. Book your next vacation to Hawaii at HawaiiAirlines.com. It's their job to help you leave yours behind. Baseball is also sponsored in part by Bank of America, the official bank of the San Francisco Giants. And by the oil change and auto service, full service, total trust. The Giants Radio Network. On a glorious day in downtown Jefferson. In 13 seconds, round 2 feet and 16 seconds. For Saturday night. Cars going 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Wind waves 5 to 7 feet. Winds swell with cars 2 to 3 feet at 13 seconds and south around 2 feet at 16 seconds. For Sunday, northwest winds 20 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots. Wind waves 9 to 11 feet. Northwest 12 for
swelling to 10 feet. The coastal waters forecast from Thunder to Tacoma Lakes 10 to 60 nautical miles offshore. For today, the north winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots.
Hey guys, the end of the lineups next. Hi, it's Marty Lurie, and I'm here to tell you that if you think you've already heard everything there is to know about River Islands and Lathrop, I've got some news for you. River Islands has more than a dozen new neighborhoods now open. That means there are more than 40 model homes to tour. The builders have been working during the winter months to add to the supply of homes being offered. Next to new parks and the Riverfront Trail System. A third charter school, grades K through 8, is open and offering a wide variety of classes as a part of the River Island Academy. The City of Lathrop Police Headquarters is now open. It's a great addition to the Lathrop Manteca Fire Station, which is also open on site. Wow. All in all, this looks like another great year for Northern California's best-selling master plan community. All it's missing is you. So come take a tour. Starting at riverislands.com, isn't it time for you to escape to the island? And it is for me.
Giants fans know there are a lot of reasons to catch a game and even more reasons to score your tickets at StubHub. StubHub has the best selection of 100% MLB verified tickets. Find a ticket that's right for you, check the view, and get it to Oracle Park, all on your phone. So whether it's a night out with a family or a day off with friends, when you need to see the Giants, you need to head to StubHub. StubHub is the official retail marketplace of the San Francisco Giants. Volkswagen has a massive selection of new Volkswagen vehicles. Award-winning models like the all-electric VW ID4 EV, the Taos, Atlas Crossport, and T1. They'll make the buying experience safe, simple, and fun. Shop today at StevensStreetVW.com.
Waters forecast from Thunder to Pigeon Point up to 10 nautical miles. For today, southwest winds around 5 knots. The northwest and the afternoon. Heading winds 10 to 8. Next, well, northwest 2 to 3 feet at 12 seconds and southwest around 2 feet at 15 seconds. Passing dense fog this morning. For tonight, the west winds 5 to 10 knots. Wind winds 1 feet. Next, well, northwest 2 to 3 feet at 11 and southwest around 2 feet at 18 seconds.